Hey Capricorn, if you're looking for some more insight on your health, your finances, and your relationship, you've come to the right place, especially for November 2018. Welcome, my name is Seth. I run Comingouttarot.com. You can always find out more about me and how to get a reading with me over there at the shop. On here, I like to do these little mini readings for you so you get an idea of what it's like to have a reading with me. And you get the added benefit of knowing what's coming up in November so that you can make some choices to either stick on the path that I lay out here or make some changes in case you don't want to stick on the path that I'm about to lay out here. And for some of the signs, that's been definitely the case. So let's get these cards in the right order for you so that we can see what conditions are surrounding Capricorn for 2018 in November, especially around their health, their wealth, and their relationships. If you haven't already subscribed, do subscribe so we can keep track of each other. And when you give me those thumbs up, it gives me an idea that you know this content is relevant and important, but it also helps share this content so that other people can see it and benefit from it, all those other Capricorns out there. Here is your card for health, temperance, wealth. This keeps coming up just this month. White Buffalo Woman, or the Daughter of Pentacles, and relationships, Newt, or the Mother of Swords. We've got 2 court cards in here and 1 major arcana, none of the minors. So interesting that we've got some relationship things going on here, especially if there is balance between older and younger energy. And to have that next to temperance, which is about balancing different energies and trying to create those synergies between the two, not surprising to me that all of this is here together. And then we even have like 3 different elements. No water, just like I've been saying in these other readings. There is no emotional intensity this week, but there's everything you need here to burn everything down. There's fire, there's land, and there is air. And once that wind blows, that fire picks up and just destroys the ground. What's interesting is that the fire is already going for you, Capricorn. The fire is already there, and the wind's about to pick up. So things can get really challenging during November. Let's find out how that's related to your health and your wealth and your relationships. First off, health, temperance. Here, this like chest cavity is where you're gonna have some different experiences. I think it's gonna, like, your lungs are gonna feel hot. It's kind of like if you've ever been a smoker and you breathe in all of that smoke. It just kind of, you feel some heat when it comes in because that smoke is hot from the ash. So this could be representative of asthmatic problems, allergy-induced asthma, trouble breathing as an air, depending on where you are. If the air is dry, you may need to make sure your humidifier is out. There's less humidity in this room. My nose is actually a little bit stuffy because of it, because the nasal passages are closing. Lungs are going to have some challenges during the month of November for you, Capricorn. So I would challenge you to pay attention to your surroundings. If you're out of breath, maybe it's time to take a break. And you might want to find something that can help cool this, whether it's medication for your asthma, or maybe some allergy medication if that's what's doing it, or to make sure you've got the moisture you need to help from feeling like you're completely drying out, and giving yourself the struggle in breathing from not taking care of the humidity. Here, I don't remember. Okay, let's talk a little bit of welcome, whoever came in. Thanks for being here. Say hi. Hi. For your finances, just like a lot of other signs this month for November, the White Buffalo woman, or Daughter of Pentacles, Daughter of Stones, keeps showing up in this position. It's fascinating to me that she wants to stay here. There's clearly a message for everybody. I don't know, it's always been a little bit different. But for Capricorn, first off, for Capricorn, if you've got pets, you're going to have some financial expenses around your pets in November. I don't mean just like dog food. I mean, there's going to probably be some vet expenses where you're going to have to ensure that your pet has its health taken care of. Particularly if you have a cat or an overweight dog. And if you have a dog that's a shepherd, not just like a German shepherd, but one that also is part of the shepherd family, like collies, those working animals that shepherd other animals, there's going to be some, particularly German shepherds. I think there's going to be some financial issues around them. So if you have them, German shepherds, overweight dogs, and cats. I have ferrets, and they're not showing up here. Just those specific kind of like common breeds, which I think is interesting. So there's going to be some financial stuff around there. There's this is so weird. I've never seen these in this card before. What the hell is that? It's like this little bee fairy. It looks like a little, it kind of looks like a fairy, but it kind of looks like a bee. It's a little worker bee, but it's a fairy. I have no idea, unless somebody here is influencing this and bees mean something to you, in which case, can you tell me what they mean to you? This would be a symbol for me, and I'm struggling to know what it means. Oh, wait. Be all you can be. Thanks, Jeremy. It's starting to augment itself. Like the vision of it is changing. Now it looks like if you've ever seen Explosum.net, he draws these little stick figures. It looks like one of those stick figures, but it looks like a tooth fairy. So we'll put this around dental expenses. So not only are there expenses around family pets, but there's expenses around dental. That actually kind of makes sense, especially if you're trying to use up your dental insurance before the end of the year. November's a great time because everybody else is going to forget and try and get it in December. So there may be some dental expenses in November. It's such a strange couple of things, vets and dental bills, to come up for you Capricorn in the month of November. I love these cards. These cards are freaking amazing, and the guys that I work with to take me there is even better. Oh, hi Sharon. I didn't see your good morning. Thank you. That is one of the childhood pictures she shared with me. Who shared with you? It was on her shirt. Okay, let's talk about relationships. So relationships for Caps. This is the Mother of Swords. This is Newt. Scorpio. Oh. There's some, so Caps, there's something hidden here in your relationship. There's something you're missing. There's something you're unaware of. Although I don't think you're entirely unaware of it, which is because it's partially visible. So I think there's something you know about that you don't know the full truth about that is going you're going to want to probably figure out. Um, there's also like less protection here. So it's kind of like you want to be fully protective of your relationship, but you know there's something that's hidden, and so you can't be as protective as you want to be because you need to be able to pull back the layers, and you can't protect something you can't trust. You know what I mean? Uh, so there's a bit of a needing to pull back the layers in your relationship so you can find out what this seemingly untruth is, where it's really just something you don't know everything about. So it's not really a lie, you just don't know everything. So do you really need to know? There's not an urgency here that tells me you need to know. It's more curiosity on your part. It's more, I feel like I should know because it's my relationship. Why are you hiding something from me? I can tell something's being hidden. And then you're going to find out, and I'm just making this up, then you're going to find out it's something like the Christmas present you always wanted, and you heard half the truth. Like, for example, my husband said to me a couple weeks ago, save December 14th. That's when we're going to have my office Christmas party. Everybody's coming to the house. Okay, great. So I saved the date, and then I find out that really he bought Hamilton tickets when I was having a really shitty day. He said, I know it'll make you feel better. The 14th is really that I bought you Hamilton tickets, and it's not the office Christmas party. We still need to plan that. So something I've wanted for years, since I learned about Hamilton when it was off Broadway. I've been dying to be able to see this thing, and I knew it was life changing before it became life changing. I was excited. So that kind of thing. It's that kind of hidden thing where maybe you don't really need to know, but it's still there, and you're probably going to pursue it anyway because it's causing you to feel challenged with trust in your relationship. So maybe you just need to explore trust and not dig into the thing that is slightly hidden. So that's a choice that's up to you how you want to approach that, Capricorn. This is one of those moments where you're trying to decide what the best choice is based on the information you have. All right, 28, 44. The quintessence of this is the Emperor. So you're in charge, Cap. You're going to be moving your life forward. Um, the question is, will you do it with that Aries energy that it's kind of a, this is the way things should be and the way I want it, and everybody else get out of my way because that's just the right way? Or will you lead with your experience and allow yourself to soften with all of your Capricornness what that Aries energy might look like? All right, Caps, I hope this is helpful. If it is, please make sure and leave me some comments so I can follow along on how things are going for you during the course of the month. If you haven't subscribed already, do subscribe so we can keep track of each other. And thank you for those thumbs up, because those likes not only tell me that this is helpful and engaging to you, but it gets it in front of other people. So you're helping me get in front of more Capricorns so they can take advantage of this insight and advice too. If you haven't already gone over to Comingouttarot.com, please do. I will be doing Pisces right after. I've got one more to do before Pisces, Aquarius, and then I'll be doing Pisces. So if you're not subscribed, do subscribe so you get a notification that I'm on. Do check out Comingouttarot.com. If you're interested in getting readings with me, you can find out how to get those over there at the shop. And if you join my newsletter, then you're going to get some money off a year ahead reading where you can take control of your 2019. So thanks for being here, everybody. Thank you, Sharon, and I'll see you in the Pisces one right after Aquarius, I'm guessing. Thanks. Have a good rest of your weekend.